a look at some items which came in the mail today. Good afternoon, YouTube. Here with you on a Saturday at 3:22 in the afternoon. I did a video earlier. You guys didn't see it. It was for Bob. Y'all know Bob. I got busy and started back working on the BDST. I can't even remember the acronym. I have most of that ready to go out now, and will be shipped off soon. So I was going to come back in here and do some more testing with a Japanese radio that I got. You guys may remember, I think I showed you the radio, but really didn't do much with it. I have since that time. I have taken the chassis out and have it available if I need to work on it. Just trying to straighten some stuff up here to get room, because I have stuff to show you. I was on YouTube. No, YouTube. eBay, yes. The other day, and I was just really kind of looking for nothing in particular, and that seems to be when I do my most shopping. But what I came up with was a couple of items. One was a just one radio, and I think it was a buy it now for like $11.50, something like that. It was a pretty cheap price, and the radio got good reviews when it came out. In fact, it's still available as a new radio, and that was one of the things I bought, but I haven't got that yet. That was located out on the West Coast, and it has not arrived yet. But have no fear. I saw this also, this next ad I'm going to pop up there, advertised, and it had a make offer, and I offered $15 for it. To my surprise, it was accepted. I really didn't have a clue as to really how big these radios were, but I soon found out today, and I really didn't expect to get them today, but USPS came through. They were in Indiana, so it really wasn't a great feat, but I think they were just shipped yesterday, so I got them today. That's not too bad. So that's what I'm going to be showing you. Also, you guys may remember the Voger Time radio that I put together, the little kit. I'm sure you remember it. It's up here in the box, I think. But the people who made that contacted me once more and was giving me some ideas on what to try next and things like that. Well, anyway, this came up, and I know you can't see it, but it's in here. It is. So that's coming up. I may take this off before this video ends and show you what it is, but I will flash up a picture of it on the website and show you what that is. So there will be a review of that forthcoming. No, but I told the guy I didn't know when it would be, because I have so many other things going on here. I still have a 3D printer in there that hasn't been put together. I did get the plastic reels for that, the plastic 3 different ones from Amazon. Those have arrived, and so I have stuff to use. I have the raw material, I guess is what you would call it, and I need to really get that together. I've got the table to put it on. I've got everything. I even worked on the corner where it's going in yesterday, and I think I've got that about ready. So everything's coming together for it. Just got to get together. So Alright, let me bring up the first radio. The first radio is a small one, and I'm just going to show it to you. I'm not going to do the other camera. There you can see it. If you can't see it, then I don't know what to tell you. It is a Passport. Looks like a solid state 8. Of course, it's just an old pocket radio. And that probably will be a good little radio to add to the other collection, which again I didn't really do anything with other than look at it briefly. Probably do the same thing with this one. No battery in there, just want to make sure that it does look complete. Upside down, but complete. Just takes a well, you know, you know me. I just put a 9-volt battery in here. Let's see real quick if it picks up anything. It might work. Wouldn't that be something? I think all of these were advertised as not working. I think. I could be completely wrong on that. But I think that's what it said. So, well, that one is not working. Can't find that button. Oh, there it is. Absolutely no click, no nothing in the speaker. So that might be a good candidate to look at the, well, yeah, there it is, earphone jack, and see if that was maybe not making good contact. That's a possibility on that one. So, but anyway, like I said, I've got a bunch of these to go through with the other set that I got. This is not a bad little radio. Like I said, it would make a nice. It'd clean up. I think it's dirty, but you know, it should clean up. Nice. I like that one a lot. Now the rest of these are larger, and I'll probably end up getting the other camera out because it's too hard for me to hold them up. So let's switch over to the other camera and take a look at those. This time I'm going to try this again. This time I'm going to turn the record on. So that's a problem I ran into. This is the first one I'm looking at is an RCA Victor Globetrotter, and these are several different models of this out there, and this was one I could not find any much information about. Well, I tell you what, my talking has gone downhill. This one has, I have a fly buzzing around here, so this one has a bad handle. As you can see that. And around the back side, we can take the flaps off here. Whoop. Well, that might be needing gluing back on, but that's not a problem. Clean that up. Darn flies. Hate flies. Oh, here we go. I couldn't find a model number listed for these, and right there it is, by gosh. RHG30E. And there's your batteries there. Looks like it takes 4 of them. I'm not really sure if that's D's or C's or what. Looks like it could be either one according to... It might take 4 D's. I don't know. I was looking at the battery compartments you guys are not looking at. So, you can see, I think it might take... Now, this is odd. This is a piece, it looks like a bottle cap wrapped in fish paper is what this looks like. See if I can get it out of there. And I think exactly that's what that is. I don't know. Oh, I think I see the rest of it down here maybe. There's a wire. That may be all that's wrong with this. You never can tell. Needs an end cap for the batteries or whatever. But we can make it work. You know that. So let me get off of that real quick and start on the next one because I don't know how much time I'm going to have due to the limited battery on this. I made a video earlier, like I said, for Bob, and used this camera. So let me pick up another one here real quick Now this was an interesting one as well. This is a real tone. I worked on a real tone for Bill, old 64 goat. Now the thing about most of these radios, and I've noticed when I did this or bought them, that a lot of them are shortwave. They're FM, AM, and shortwave, and I'm not sure which one that is, unless that's another, oh, marine band, I bet you. Yeah, marine band. So that's shortwave too, I think. Anyway, this is a nice looking radio. Solid state. Band indicator. I can't hardly see it, but that's what it says, band indicator. FM, AM, marine band, and shortwave 4-band 15 transistor. Looks like the tuning wheel works. We're always happy about that. We have on off, looks like there. Not sure what that one is. Baby tone, who knows. And this is some sort of AM, FM, or something switch. That couldn't be AM, FM because that's a band switch there. It does have an antenna, or at least what's left of it. Excuse me, left of it. So that would have to be fixed. Well, it does have an antenna output on the side. Somebody stuck a nail in it, looks like. Yep. So that's for antenna. So this one looks like it's I'm not sure what that, oh, that's the battery cover door thing probably. I'm guessing. This has got something loose in it. Hear it in there. Ah, there we go. Looks like 4 C-cell. So we'll have to come up with some C-cells for it. I don't think I've got any C-cells handy. Well, I need one. It's going to take more than one, I know that. That's all I can round up at this time. I'll have to buy me some. Alright, that's going to do that one. Like I said, I don't know how long this battery is going to last on this. So I want to get these looked at real quick and then go on and show you what else is here. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, there it goes. Alright. There's number 2. Number 3, actually. There's that little one. This one kind of looked interesting to me. Obviously needs some tuning indicator work. Oops, let me point you up at a little better. It moves, but not doing too good. This is a Ward's Airline 5-band radio. Looks like AM, marine band, FM, air, and well, I don't know where the 5th band is. I'm not really sure. Anyway, that's what it says. AFC. Not sure what this one is. It doesn't do anything. Maybe that's the light. That could be the light. Most of those are pressed to light or whatever. Volume, off and on, tone, and again tuning. So here's our band selector. According to this, we have, oh, police, I see it now. Police, air, FM, marine band, and AM. Probably the police was on one of these as well. That's the way they usually do that. I don't know which one it would be, but I can't see from the dials. The what do you call it's pretty dirty on that. Headphone jack on there. Oh, we are missing a battery door on this one. That's not good, but I do have a 3D printer. So, not sure what that is. Looks like a nut and a screw, but the antenna seems to be there. Mostly there. Kind of sucky, but you know, this would be interesting to play around with. See if we can get it to work. So, all right, we're gonna put that one aside and move on to the last one. And the last one is also shortwave type radio, I think. No, this is the AM/FM. This is a ELIZA instant sound charger, on, off. So apparently it charges the batteries. AM/FM AFC tuning, and that does seem to turn both of the indicators. Interesting. Battery electric rechargeable. So on off volume seems to work, or at least it turns. And this one apparently does have an antenna. I don't know if it's a good antenna, but yeah, it seems to come up. So, see what this one takes for batteries, maybe. Should have a cord in here, I hope. Well, let's see. Well, I don't see any cord. Operating instructions, that's interesting. There's our battery holder. That seems to be hooked up. Oh, here's the cord. How about that? It is still there. Interesting. I don't know if it's something I want to hook up, because if you want to take a look at that, that might not be a good one to hook up. It might take a little cleaning or something. The cord itself doesn't appear to be that bad. It just needs some cleaning up. So that'll be one to clean. I haven't seen any model number on it, but of course you might not expect one of those. There's our AC/DC earphone jack. And that's about it. So that's for the last one, and like I say, that's going to do me on that. You guys will be looking at these sometime in the future. Trying to get this battery back in, their battery compartment back in here before I put it back over there, because I don't want to break that wire off, because it's a really thin wire. It's looking like 4D batteries on that one, I think. See, now that's broke out there, so that's going to be a problem using it with batteries. But if I can get the plug in, it'll be all right. As long as we can see it to work, that'll be all right. So there's our cord hanging out the back now, the way it should. Alright, now this last item, like I said, is from the Voger Time people. And I'm not going to make a long production out of this either. I'm going to put you out of the way so I can get a pair of scissors here. And get this up here and take a look at it. Soldering project. Friends or Rens by? I think the F's came off there. Friends by Voger Time. New. I'm not going to even open it up. I know what it is. Like I said, you'll see it on the. I'll flash up a picture of it if I haven't already, and we'll take a look at that at a later date. Because I didn't, like I told the guy when he was wanting to send it, and I said, well, you know, it may be a while before I can get to it. So these are the instructions for the ELISA, I think. Either that, yeah, that's the AM/FM. So that's ought to be. There it is, huh? Interesting. It's kind of neat that it comes with it, I think. Hong Kong. Huh, I'll have to put that back with the radio. Nice. Nice indeed. Alright, that's going to do me. I had said something about a Buick video, but the humidity is really high here in Seymour today and yesterday when I said I was going to do it. So I've decided to wait till tomorrow to do that, because there's a lot of stuff that has to be moved before I can get to the hood. And I think I'm going to have to push it back a little bit also, the car, because it's up against the where you go inside, and like I said, I don't want it there. I want it move back a little bit so I can get up around the front to hook up the battery charger, thing like that. The battery charger did come in. I don't know if I mentioned that. The Black & Decker. And so I'm really anxious to try that out. It's supposed to be a good one. And it does have the start feature on it and stuff like that. So really kind of looking forward to that. And I want to get that done and get that Buick started and see if we can back it out and see if it still moves, still has brakes, things like that. Always important. I think once I figure all that out and see if it's going to run a little bit and do that, I think what I'm going to do is start working back on the windows, the front windows, the wind-up windows on the front, each side, and get those back in. I want to take and I've got to buy some of that 3M weather strip, I think it's what that weather strip caulking or weather strip adhesive, I guess is what it is. That's supposed to be what you use for those rubber, I forget what they call them now, but the window edges, there's a name for them, I can't think of it offhand right now, but so that's got to be done, and so I got a lot to do, and here I am making videos. I came in here last night and yesterday and made my redid the signal tracer, the BDST. This is the new this is my old case, but this is the new two. It only has two, the input for the BNC and the on-off volume, and that's not being used anymore. And this is the one being sent out to the beta testers, and soon we will know if that's going to work with them. So like I said, I've been doing some testing with it, and had a little bit of a problem I'm trying to figure out with Bob, and we'll see if we can work that out. But all in all, it seems to work, so that's the main thing. So alright, you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and we will see ya.